My sister has gone mad, mortal. She summons creatures to devour the souls I strive to protect. I cannot help while her beasts relentlessly harry me in the underworld. My task is too important, and the stakes too high. I teeter on the brink of failure, but you can succeed. I believe she can be saved. Redeem her, adventurer. You must.
How dare you have the audacity to attack followers of the great Saradomin?
What are you talking about? It was you who attacked us. Ah, another devotee of Seren to back me up.
Enough of your lies, Elf. Saradomin knows Seren has a presence here. He will deal with her.
Your god is a liar. We communicate with Seren through the crystal singers in our homeland. How could she be here?
We were given information she would be. If she hasn't returned, then why are you so far from home?
We were told we would find Saradominists here, so we could make you answer for your crimes.
Why would he want to do that? Lure them here. Perhaps I shouldn't have trusted that informant.
How do you know all this?
After your antics in Guthix's chambers, I'm not sure I can trust you, adventurer. You sided against Saradomin.
Can't you see he's managed to manipulate all of us? Our quarrel is not with each other.
That's for Saradomin to decide, not you.
Even now we know the truth. You still won't accept a truce.
The fact remains that you follow the wrong god. I do not trust your kind.
What do you want? Mind your tone when you speak to me, human. The events unfolding here are of great importance to my master, Zamorak. My lord would not allow Azarosian Majerat to claim godhood without challenge. He has come to see with his own eyes. He walked the same path himself many thousands of years ago. He will know better than anyone if Sliske has ascended. Defeated. You fought bravely alongside our forces on the battlefield. You saw that Saradomin made his followers do his dirty work. Zamorak may be weakened, but he is far from defeated. We remain loyal to the God of Chaos, and we will see him reign. We suffered heavy losses at the Battle of Lumbridge. Many Zamorakians were forced into retreat. The Majerat you see here have their own interests in mind. They are not true servants of our master. They show more interest in their selfish goals of ascension and pathetic rituals. It will not be long before Zamorak denounces them. Moya and Mondarch, alongside others, are left to recover what's left of our forces, while the Saradominists lick their wounds. Mark my words. We will strike back. It would seem your arrogance knows no bounds. You may have defeated me, but your efforts were futile. I got my desired result. With Guthix dead, Zamalak has returned, and with the Majerat's loyalty in question, I have taken my rightful place amongst his highest generals. Don't make me put my strength to use, human. Get out of my sight.
What do you want, human? You don't know who Armadil is. He is the god of the Avianci, the most selfless and benevolent of all the gods.
Armadil represents freedom and justice. He believes the races of Gielinor can live in harmony and champions a future of peace. You are lucky to be stood upon his sacred ground at an event that will echo through history.
Support Armadil and rid Gielinor of war once and for all.
We are the bodyguards of Kriara, champion of Armadil. We have been chosen to take his place while he assembles Armadil's forces for his return to Gielinor.
It is our duty to loyally serve in the name of Armadil. Armadil is back. Our people will unite once more and take to the skies.
Unite? Even when Armadil left us, we stood strong against those who opposed us.
And now he will take us beneath his wing. No longer will we be lost. We will rise to the clouds.
I remain cautious. What if he were to abandon us again?
He thought us destroyed. Armadil will give us new hope and bring justice to the realm of gods. He won't leave us again. He can't.
He has grieved our dead long enough. We must take action, or join them in the eternal flight.
Glory! No! The Empyrean citadel belongs to Armadil.
This great citadel was once Armadil's seat of power in Gielinor, where the wisest of the Avianci held court. In our absence, Sliske has taken it as his own to host his ascension.
Sliske's arrogance has hastened Armadil's return.
In the past, only the most noble of Avianci could enter this citadel. Sliske's presence here is an insult to our ancestors.
We will reclaim the citadel and put an end to this sacrilege.
Kriara didn't want to bring you harm. His mind was torn. He followed what he believed to be the right course of action. Although you defeated him, he doesn't feel aggrieved by your actions. He respected your right to defend yourself.
If he'd had his loyal bodyguards by his side, the outcome would have been a different story.
I know you. You squishy little human that defeated Bandos' avatar. You lucky he not angry. He respect your skill in combat. I can't wait for chance to prove myself against you. Bandos keep peace with gods for now, so Grador keep peace with puny followers. Little masked man promise big fight. Big fight. When it starts, me smash you first. Smash, smash, smash! Who is Bandos? Bandos is big, high war god, strongest of all the gods. He band together the goblins, ogres, orcs and trolls for glorious victory. Grado not know what silly human is talking about. Grado got bored of fight and had more important things to do.
Ah, adventurer. It is good to see you again. The Majerat are at each other's throats in the name of Zaros and Zamorak. The survival of our race is at risk. Now Sliske threatens to introduce a third side to this senseless feud. I must be the voice of reason. For now, I patiently observe. There is little I can do to stop them alone, but the peace will hold for the time being. Zaros has yet to return. I can only hope those that follow Zamorak will see sense as I continue to advocate peace. They are increasingly difficult to reason with. I still have a fondness for the Fremennik people, but they know little of what I have become. I have spent time educating them, showing them the history of our race, and working to reduce hostility towards the Majerat. I have also spoken to a few of my race, advocating neutrality and trying to calm the current conflicts. It is not an easy task. It has taken some getting used to, but I must say it's quite an improvement. I feel raw power coursing through my veins. I don't feel pain like I used to, and I'm sure my intellect has increased. But somehow, there is something missing. A capacity for emotion that I can't quite put my finger on.
Zaros is ever present, but he has yet to return to Gielinor. We have come to represent him in his absence. I was disappointed with your choice in Guthix's chambers, adventurer. I had faith in you. He did not. As fellow Zarosian Majerat, we believed he would welcome us inside.
It would seem that only the gods themselves were deemed worthy of invitations. These undead brothers refuse our entry.
With such powerful beings gathered here, it is only a matter of time until someone breaks in.
And it will take more than some of Sliske's whites to stop them. He has always been selfish. Now he has the arrogance to claim godhood. I seriously doubt his loyalty to the Empty Lord.
Sliske has his own methods, Wahizitel. We do not know the extent of his loyalty.
You think yourself wise, but you're a fool not to distrust him as an Adra. I will not be a part of this latest deception.
There is no way of knowing if he is still loyal to Zaros. Sliske has always played his cards close to his chest. It would seem he has completed the steps to become a god, but I am not sure I believe he has ascended.
What we believe is irrelevant. What we know is important. Sliske is not only mischievous, but he is also dangerous. I'm not even sure he trusts himself.
Do not make the mistake of underestimating him, adventurer, as so many have. Your help in rebuilding the temple at Sentistan is recognized, adventurer. We regard you as a friend of Zaros. The Empty Lord may not be here physically, but he is soon to return. I have finally made contact with him. He is far from here, on another world, but when he returns, the temple at Sentistan will be his home.
Begone, human. You have no place here.
We have come to deal with that filthy Zerosian Sliske once and for all. It is an insult that these undead creatures try to deny our presence in the citadel.
Our power will not be dismissed so easily. No mere wight can keep me from entering.
Sliske cannot claim godhood without us having something to say about it.
Bite your tongue, human, unless of course you wish to lose it.
They will not hold us at bay for much longer. Even their combined power could not stop us.
I will not stand idly by while this ascension takes place. That remains to be seen. Zamorak threatens to denounce us as we were not present at the Battle of Lumbridge.
After all these years, he would question us in his weakened state. He seems to forget what we are capable of.
Zamorak is not the only one capable of achieving godhood. Our kind have shown much promise. Lucien came close, and now Sliske claims ascension. I will make sure I am next.
It would be more effective for us to split up. If I use my invitation to enter the main chamber, you can infiltrate the rest of the citadel.
Now Ixthlarin is allowed in? I have had enough of this! Get out of my way!
Access denied.
What is this sorcery? Sliske! Let me in!
You tried to massacre the people of Falador with undead created by the Wand of Resurrection.
Dawn was acting on her own accord. I disavowed her and take no responsibility for her actions.
That may be so, but I will continue to protect my followers from you at all costs.
You speak as if you are benevolent, Saradomin, but you do not practice what you preach.
You need war just like me. I see it in your eyes, the lust for glorious battle.
Ixthlarin.
This dog strayed awfully far from his home.
I see Sliske managed to bend you all to his will as well then.
Watch your tongue when you speak to me, Ixthlarin.
I thought only the mightiest gods were invited. What's this peon doing here?
I am a god, and the recipient of an invitation, same as you.
Good. This gathering could use another level head. The arrogance displayed here is shameful.
Arrogance? I strive to guarantee the safety of all who call Gielinor home, as a true god should.
We are all gods here, gathered for the same purpose. We must be wary of Siske's plot.
Know your place, Ixthlarin. You would be a fool to believe you are wiser than I.
You have the audacity to think you are warning us? Sliske has yet to prove he has gained any power. He will not manipulate me.
Yet here we all are. The most gods assembled in one place in all of history. And I am sure, like I, you were persuaded.
Of Sliske's tests, I see. This one should be more of a challenge. You might want to turn on the lights before you start. Adventurer, can you hear that? Sounds like the gods are beginning to lose their temper. Why don't you look through the window?
You think it would be so easy to lure me here? I came of my own volition. I would see this with my own eyes.
You were once a Majerat, same as he. Sliske knew you would come to witness another of your kind ascend. It is the rest of us that have been manipulated.
It's amusing that you believe Sliske could manipulate me. He simply promised me one thing.
It doesn't take an elder god to work out what that was.
Stop your squawking. He promised me you would all be here. And he promised me war.
Ha, try me. You've seen what I'm capable of.
You may have got the better of me once, but that does not make you a conqueror.
Saradomin, you must see how Sliske lured you here.
I am not as oblivious to details as some of you may believe. The truth has not eluded me. False information was fed to my generals. I believed Seren would be here and came to confront her about an attack on my people.
Even the attack itself was a setup. Had Seren returned, she would also be here, manipulated by the same plot as you.
Then what I have heard of Sliske is true. He is as sly and devious as they say.
How could you allow yourself to be fooled by this snake?
Unless my eyes mistake me, I see you stood here. Same as me, Armadil.
We are in my Empyrean citadel. I will not allow Sliske to hijack the home of my people.
And what of you, Ixlarin? Just happy to receive an invitation, were you?
You know as well as anyone. I would not trust this pretender in a millennium.
Why are you here, then? Not for a company, I'm sure.
He has kidnapped death. What is a god of the underworld if there is no death?
So, you've come to save your fair maiden?
No, no. The dog has come to fetch his bone.
Enough. I am not alone in my search, and we will find him.
Be quiet. This is the Shadow Chamber, adventurer.
Stop being so gloomy. Look at the lights. It's the light chamber.
Lights cast shadows, hence Shadow Chamber. We are projections of our master Sliske. We've been here for ages. I'm bored to death.
Chill out. Don't mind him. He's always this grumpy. We're in charge of the puzzle and we want you to be the first to play.
Well, you don't have to. You could just go away and leave me here with this half-wit for company.
Come on, it'll be fun. If you manage to solve it, we'll unlock the door. You've done it! Well done, adventurer!
Are you sure? No, that doesn't look like it to me.
Admit it! He's finishing fair and square!
Okay, I'm sorry. Please don't go. You can't leave me with this brainless moron.
You can now proceed to the next chamber. Shadow and I have lots to talk about.
Oh no.
Thought I was death for a minute there, didn't you? You should have seen your face. I must admit I'm a bit surprised you made it this far. You're cleverer than you look. Now, there's no need to be like that. Why does everyone like death so much anyway? He's so grim. Point? What's the point of anything, really? When you're a talking mask, you have a lot of time to think about these things. I've got an idea. We'll play a game. I ask you a riddle, and if you get it right, I'll give you a gift worthy of the gods. Oh, you're no fun at all, are you? Fine. If you answer correctly, I'll give you death. Okay. I can build castles that melt in the rain. But I trickle down as the seconds drain. What am I? Yes, that's the spirit. Hidden in these chests are a series of objects representing possible answers. When you have the object you believe is the correct answer, simply place it on this plinth next to me. After answering, the object will return to its chest. But there is one catch. The second chest will only unlock once you have answered the first riddle. The third will only unlock once you have answered the second riddle. Then you must answer the final riddle. A riddle within a riddle within a riddle, you might say. But be careful, the correct answer could be in any one of the unlocked chests. I suppose you cannot trust me, but you've come so far. Either you turn back now, or pass the final test. Although, rest assured, I would reward you with a gift worthy of the gods themselves. Well done. You've unlocked chest number 2. Have a riddle as your reward. I can fall from the sky, but I cannot climb higher. I spring with no legs. I run but don't tire. What am I? That's chest 3 unlocked. Here's the third and final riddle. Glass can't create me, but stone and steel do. I'm made by the sun, but out of its view. I can be tiny and also be vast. In the shape of my maker, like a spell, I am cast. What am I? Correct. Of course the answer was shadow. It's the realm of my master after all. I promised you a gift worthy of the gods themselves, and a gift you shall have, an invitation to my master's ascendancy. Ah, yes, I must confess that was a little white lie. Perhaps you should take a look through the window and see for yourself.
There is no place for your theory of chaos in a peaceful world.
Then stop hiding behind words and prove yourself in combat, coward!
Do it! I can't wait to watch you decimate each other.
Settle down, children. Settle down.
Do not presume I won't kill you, Sliske.
For all we know, you haven't gained any power at all.
I thought you might say that, so I've brought a little surprise for you. Try not to get too excited. To my right, the one and only Death. And to my left, the ferocious dragonkin Strisat. I know. Sometimes I impress even myself.
And what makes you think your new toys will prevent me from crushing you?
Gods! We could put an end to this lunacy right now.
Slow down there. Let's think about this for a moment. What would happen to your beloved mortal followers if I was to kill death itself, I wonder?
You wouldn't dare.
Wouldn't I? And if that's not enough to stop you, perhaps I should release Strisath. He seems to have increased in power lately.
Someone's been using the Stone of Jas.
Perhaps. Now, if any of you want to take the risk, be my guest. No? I thought not. Now, where were we?
Let him out of the cage.
Well. The guest of honor has arrived. You're late.
Welcome, mortal.
What is this human doing here?
He has demonstrated certain talents. What's the matter, Bandos? Jealous?
And how did you earn an invitation?
He has more right to be here than you, weakling.
How touching. Moving on. You are just in time for the main event. Oh yes, an event for the ages. Sliske's Grand Ascendancy. Are you sitting comfortably?
We know this to be true. The Majerat is not to be trusted.
It may not have been right, but it was for the greater good. None of us would be present if Guthix's edicts remained.
I'm running the show now, and you're going to want to hear what I have to say.
Then spit it out already, charlatan.
Ooh, feisty. Charlatan, he says. Coming from the usurper himself. Interesting.
Get on with it, Majerat. You're trying our patience.
Yes. I can see you're all desperate to know what this is all about. Well, I happened across a couple of items. Artifacts, you might say. of the Elder variety.
The Elder God artifacts are not toys for your amusement, Sliske. They are dangerous.
Indeed, you'd only need to ask a certain recently deceased god to find that out. I have managed to acquire not only your staff, but also the Stone of Jas.
The Stone of Jas?
What reason do we have to believe you, of all people? I see no proof you possess the stone.
You didn't notice I dressed up for you, Zamorak? Really, though, I'm glad you asked. Believe it or not, I don't go around kidnapping dragonkin for fun. There's a certain method to the madness.
You pay for this false user.
Angry thing, isn't it? Those of you who are paying attention will have noticed him calling me a false user. While I don't like to be referred to as false, it doesn't take a genius to figure that one out.
You are not worthy of the power the stone possesses. In the wrong hands, it could be used to remove all the gods from Gielinor, as Jagex did.
You ought to be careful then, hadn't you, Saradomin?
The stone's power comes at a price, Sliske. As your own power increases, so too does the Dragonkin's. Need I remind you of how they obliterated the planet Kethsi near my homeworld? You will just be one more to suffer the consequences.
A good magician never reveals his secrets, does he? Fortunately for you, I'm not a magician. It really was quite trivial. Turns out the Dragonkin are a remarkably predictable race. I was hoping for more of a challenge.
I will destroy you, false user.
You can see how angry it makes them, can't you? Destroy the false user. It's highly amusing, actually. Anyway, I simply lured poor Strisath into the Shadow Realm. In he charged, screaming like a big, scaly baby. Then, before he knew it, trapped, nowhere to run. Must I answer all these boring questions? It really was quite simple. Why do you think I trapped this Dragonkin specifically? I could have taken my pick. They're all the same, really. Strisath was unlucky enough to be guarding the staff. He couldn't have left it unattended now, could he? I could hardly believe it myself. Into the Shadow Realm he comes, carrying none other than the staff of Armadil itself.
The clue is in the title, you scoundrel. The staff belongs to me.
Oh, give it up, you pious bird. You're too weak to retain an artifact. I would be much more deserving.
Oh, yes, an ingenious plan, I must say. It took an even more ingenious plan of my own to outplay you there. I really am quite proud of this one. I've been experimenting with the Staff of Armadil and found it to be an extremely versatile tool. With Strisath imprisoned, I used the staff to reveal his connection to the stone, leading me to exactly where you sent it. Annoyingly, you managed to teleport it deep beneath Trollheim. To say it wasn't easy to retrieve it is putting it mildly. Oh, how I love cheating games of chance, especially when I hit the jackpot. You really believe I brought you here so you could have answers? No, no, no. There will be no ascendancy today.
This is supposedly your grand ascendancy. You've lied to us enough. Have you obtained godhood or not?
I wouldn't want to spoil the fun, now would I? It's highly amusing keeping you all guessing. You're just dying to know.
I am tired of your games. Answer us before I crush you.
Oh, but you can't be tired of the games. They have only just begun. Besides, Bandos, you're going to really like this one. It's time for the real announcement. I am holding a contest. A free-for-all, you might say. A battle of the gods.
This is ridiculous, even for you. I am done here.
Not so fast, Zamorak. You might want to stick around for the next part. It's really going to heat up.
If you think we will be part of your games, you have truly lost your mind, Sliske.
You really are no fun at all, are you, Saradomin? This is the calm before the storm. You should savor the moment. It's not so much a game, more survival of the fittest. There is only one rule, you see. It is only a matter of time until our moon, Zanaris, passes the sun, resulting in a total eclipse. Gillinor will be engulfed in shadow. It is at this exact moment the contest will end. And the winner will be the person who has killed the most gods.
Finally, you say something interesting.
Be quiet and let the intellectuals talk, you brute.
You truly have gone mad. Why would any of us listen to you?
Because, Armadil, there's a prize. Just one little prize that I think you might all be interested in. On the day at which the sun is eclipsed, someone will stand victorious, with most of you defeated. And to that person, I will gift the Stone of Jas.
This is madness.
This will cause an all-out war on the gods.
That's insanity. I don't believe a word that comes out of this rogue's mouth.
No, no, no.
A little lost for words, are we? Pick your next moves carefully. I wonder who will score the first kill.
You're mad. What exactly do you hope to achieve here?
Well, that's for me to know, isn't it? Survive if you can, Zamorak. Maybe then I'll let you in on my secrets.
The stone is not a toy, Sliske. Do you have any idea what this will cause?
What's the matter? Scared Bandos will crush you? Maybe you should be more tactical, you know. Pick off the weaker god. And what about our honorable guest? How do you feel about this, adventurer?
Be careful what you say here, mortal. The gods do not forget.
Gods, I implore you not to listen to Sliske. We must seek peace through justice.
Quiet, coward. I can smell your fear. This great battle will show who is strongest once and for all.
Even if you have become a god, Sliske, you are merely a fledgling. You do not have the right to enforce this.
You cannot fool me with your diversions. One way or another, the Stone of Jas will not remain in your hands.
Only I can stand as the true god.
Silence! Enough of this petty arguing. If you won't do it, then I'll kick things off myself.
Quickly! Free death! Quickly! Free death from his cage and return to my side.
am glad I encountered you today, mortal. You proved a valuable ally.
You have my gratitude. I may not have escaped without you.
There is much work to be done. I have duties to attend to in the underworld.
And my absence will have had consequences. There is an abundance of souls to be reaped.
We must be cautious. Gods will fall in the coming days. The Stone of Jas is too powerful to be ignored. Some may fight, some may go for Sliske, some may employ other tactics, but everyone will want the stone.
We could be facing the start of the next God Wars. Even mortals may try to win the stone.
Make no mistake, adventurer. These are grave times. We all have a part to play.
Clearly, Sliske has taken an interest in you. You will play a key role in deciding who survives the coming days. As a world guardian, your choices could decide the fates of the gods themselves.
This is the most pivotal event to have occurred for thousands of years. The consequences will shape a new future. Gratitude for your help, mortal. Our paths will cross again, I am sure.
Wait. Did you bring Sliske to justice?
I am afraid he had many bargaining chips. However, the events that transpired were of greater importance.
But what about my brothers? He's a murderer.
Do not fear, mortal. I will free their souls, so that they may rest in peace. Farewell, adventurer.
What a day. Thank you for all your help. I am eternally grateful, adventurer. Take these as thanks. They are the least I can offer.